these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. MP out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Ingram in at the small forward spot. What a key game tonight in the Cup. The second of 4 group stage games. Tonight, in a word, is huge.
Well, as you mentioned, Kevin, there are just 4 group games. So after tonight's game, both teams will have a much better idea of where they stand and what chances they have to advance.
And Duren slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Pass to Dick. Back to quickly. Ingram with it. He's covered by Thompson. Ingram against Thompson. And it's Ingram missing. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Duren a screen. Out to Thompson. Puts up a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, that's about perfect timing on the alley-oop finish. Scotty Barnes' teammates know he's a big-time vertical threat.
Now, here's MP. Dick defending. Gert the pass to Harris. And it's Toronto with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
A reserve through his first 3.5 seasons. Quickly now stepping indoors to a starting role.
You know, Kevin, you go from instant offense role off the bench to now being a lead guard. The responsibility takes an extraordinary step up. But this guy is clearly ready, quickly wanted to be a starter in this league.
And he makes the first.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, quickly finished second in 6th Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
He hits both from the stripe. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Now, here's MP. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Now here's Barnes. Ingram outside. Back to Barnes. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And the Raptors miss again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Duran sets the screen for MP. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
MP kicks to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. MP with a screen on quickly. And yes, it's good.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Harris against Barnes. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Harris.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
The drive by MP. The shot misses. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors, trailing by 2. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And here is MP, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Pirtle with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's quickly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And the Pistons making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Now, here's MP. Scoreless thus far. Out to Thompson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball called on the play.
It's Dick on the wing. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now, here's MP. MP sets the screen for Thompson. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Pirtle. On the wing, Barnes. Guarded by Harris. And that one's good, Barnes.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Duran sets the screen for MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah, easy call.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's quickly. That's tipped. Now, MP. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And he makes that one. Hurts got 6 points.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now here's Ingram. His last outing with 20 points. And it's blocked. Thompson right side. Back to MP. Harris a screen. Gert the pass to Harris. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Puts up a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors shooting just about an even 40% to start. Drops in the tray. Hicks got his second bucket.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
MP left side. MP sets the screen for Schroeder. Back to MP. He takes it in, and Barnes comes to help. And Barnes sends it back. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
And Toronto making a change here. Barrett's checked in. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Pistons trailed by 5. On the wing, MP. Barrett covering. MP against Barrett. Here's Hurt. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's quickly. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, that's about speed for Emmanuel quickly. Just gets himself ahead of the pack.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Harris. And it's Malik Beasley in for Asar Thompson. Now, here's MP. He has 6. MP with a screen on quickly. Back to MP. To stop the run. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Ingram missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Duran sets the screen for MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Like 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Hollins checked in. Here's quickly. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
MP with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And Barnes sends it back. The Pistons making a change here. Ivy's checked in. On defense, Toronto. They lead by 7. He hits it from 9.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Pass to Boucher. Over Stewart. Boucher's shot is off.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Offensive rebound. Here's Ivy. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Barnes finds Boucher. Lets it go with a three. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Shoots from 8. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got his second basket of the night.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Pass to Barnes. Takes it off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys.
Right now, for your North Side Crew.
Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Pistons trail by 5. Ivy with it. He also had a big impact in that win against the Bucks. Fires from 14. Boucher with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there. Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Pass to Hardaway. There's a minute 47 left in the first. To the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr., proving once again he's a team-first player.
Here's Boucher. Back to Barrett. Boucher with a screen on Beast. Barrett for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
Now here is Hardaway. Still without a basket. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the wing, Barnes. He's got 6. Dick wide open, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Ivy. Here's Stewart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the Toronto Raptors taking Scotty Barnes, Doris 4th overall in the 2021 draft. What a great pick.
And Kev, that was a bit of a surprise if you remember back to that date. Most had Barnes going later in the draft. He's been a terrific acquisition. Won the Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star in year 3, and they're going to build their organization around him.
Free throw good, Stewart. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Raptors. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Toronto leading by 8. Inside, here's Dick. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Holland. And it's good, assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
Up top, Barrett, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Barrett. Shoots the 3. He doesn't hit that one. What a performance for Emmanuel Quickly. He has been the story for the Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. What do you guys think about the power on that throw-down?
Oh my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harris out. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Raptors leading by 8. Here's Barrett. Dick in the corner. Sinks the triple. Dick's got 11 points.
And such a smooth shooter already. Dick could become even more lethal in the corner.
Harris a screen. MP finds a gap. It's hauled in by the Raptors. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And so MP will bring it up for Detroit. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Driving inside. Goes back up. Harris, no good. Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Daniel Tice up high to finish that shot. Nicely done.
Gert the pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Dick. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Cunningham. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Boucher kicks to Barrett. Over MP. Duran pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
They get a hand on it. Dick with the steal. Jumps up. And the dunk by Dick.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's MP, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Cunningham kicks to MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Hurts got 11 points.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Well, the league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than a normal regular season game.
Thompson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's Hurt. And Boucher sends it back. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And a wide open look for MP. And another three for Detroit. Now, here's Barrett. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Dick finds Barrett. Back to Dick. Here's the three. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And now it's Dick knocking down a three of his own. Grady ready to answer.
MP looking around. Duran with a screen on Barrett. The drive by MP. Cunningham for three. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors leading by 15. Now Dick. 18 points for him. Pass to Barrett. From the top of the key. Rebound, Detroit.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's MP. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Dick passes to Barrett. And again, it's Toronto converting.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Pass to Tice. Barrett against Cunningham. To the wing on the left. Fires it up. And another basket for Toronto.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Hurt the pass to Duran. Kicks it out to MP. Hits the three-point bomb. Hurt's got 19 points.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And checking out Detroit, a game and a half out.
And for the Raptors, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Barrett against Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on R.J. Barrett. The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
No good on that one. And this NBA Cup, Greg, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
And he's good on the second.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Barnes outside. Pass to Pirtle. Outside, Barrett. Pocket 6. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 18. Schroeder outside. And here's Cunningham, covered by Barnes. Cunningham inside. Barnes on him. The kick out to Cunningham. They grab their own miss. Thompson. Some solid defense from Ingram.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Barrett. Rebound, Detroit. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Thompson right side. Pass to Schroeder. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Schroeder's got his first 2 points.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Active quickly.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line for Toronto, Emmanuel quickly. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Dix checked in for Barrett. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Cunningham. And quickly drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Ivy passes to Schroeder. On the wing, Thompson. Stewart with the screen on Barnes. It's Thompson off the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
So fast of foot, on the run or sear, tough to catch.
Ingram against Beasley. Barnes screen on Beasley. For 3, Ingram. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons trail by 16. Here's Schroeder. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
On the wing quickly. Started by Schroeder, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's Beasley. Hasn't made one yet. Schroeder outside. Beasley with the screen on quickly. Shot clock at 5. There's Schroeder. Off target with his 3. Raptors leading by 16. Dick with it. 18 points for him. Pass to quickly. Raptors need to get a shot off. From 17 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Quickly's got 12.
Well, great pass, and Quickly makes great use of it.
Now, here's Ivy. Guarded closely. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Beasley, the pass to Stewart. Jacks up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. That's 7 points for Jaden Ivey.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Pass to Pirtle. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
13 fouls.
Howland, he's checked in for Detroit.
Number 00, Ron Holland.
1:12 left to play here in the half. Screen by Pirtle. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Off with the layup. Pistons trail by 15. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Pistons have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Isaiah Stewart, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stewart. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. And so Stewart nails both of them. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game. Quickly the pass to Boucher. Barnes outside. Ingram outside. 5 to shoot. On the wing quickly. From outside off the mark. And Beasley has the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 13-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Nobody near Schroeder. Drills the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Ingram. And that time, also a missed shot. And we've reached halftime in this one. Raptors lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings. How much weight do you put on the power rankings against the actual standings?
I know a lot of folks like to analyze the stats, but in terms of teams' true power, wins and losses are the only numbers that matter.
Well, height and weight are pretty important numbers too, not to mention rings. I got you dominated in all the numbers, Kenny.
Well, we're not talking about any of those numbers right now, big fella, as normally you're just bringing it back to you.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Raptors.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. MP really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Barnes can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 10. Back to MP. Harris trying to get free. A nice shot by MP. MP's got it back down to within single digits for Detroit. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes can't get it to go. Detroit has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
And MP throws it down.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Dick, covered by MP.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Dick, covered by MP. Got that one up quick. And now a 10-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
The try by MP. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. That one misses.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
And that one... good. Ingram.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
MP. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. Raptors leading by 9. Pass to Barnes. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
MP finishes inside.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Quickly looking it over. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pistons trail by 7. MP outside. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Quickly kicks to Boucher. Pass to Quickly. And here is Ingram. Here's Dick. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Dick's got 24.
And boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Cunningham for 3. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ingram with it. Now defended by MP. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Harris a screen. Hurt the pass to Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Dick. The 3. Good on the triple. Dick's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has split its draft into 2 days. League's executive VP and head of operations Joe Dumars says rosters have expanded and you're seeing a larger influx of talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure.
What an aggressive drive by the speedy Emmanuel Quickly. Look out.
Hardaway's checked in for the Pistons. Marcus Sasser comes in for Cunningham. And here is MP. He has 30. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. MP is number 1.
Just great hands, guys. You can never relax when he's guarding you. And that's such a valuable quality. He's got his opponents on notice.
And both free throws good for MP.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Barnes outside. Boucher with a screen on Thompson. Barnes passes to Boucher. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Detroit with the rebound. During's got his 6th rebound on the night. During with a screen on Boucher. There's the lob to During. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, MP might be young, but looking like a veteran with that read and setup.
Raptors leading by 8. Ingram outside. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Barnes outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And he drops it in from the low post. Ingram's got 6 points.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
During a screen. Here's MP. Back to the hoop. And good that time.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy.